can't change the settings for Twitch? Creator dashboard? Yeah, I don't want that. They changed their thing on me, so... none of that helps me. Cool, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. Watch, maybe? Oh, really? I've got to do it this way? No, this takes me to the video producer. I'm not broadcasting Phoenix Point. Stream Manager. That takes me to here. Stream Preview. Session. Bitrates, followers, viewers. Notifications, quick... Oh. Really? And... Slaves to Armuk, there we go. Done. Okay, that's updated. Good. And then we turn on recording. Oh, it's just a blank screen. How is my desktop not available? Oh, are you freaking kidding me? It's just like, nope, not available. Not available. So we'll add source, screen capture, monitor, desktop 1, boom, boom, drag that down so the chat is visible. And we remove the old one. There we go. And now I can actually continue on with the streaming. Now that it's working. Unpause Dwarf Fortress. There we go. It's been a little while, and I don't actually remember what I was doing. Although, I currently have everybody smoothing. Someone's horrified at something. Oh. Stonecrafter has been found dead, dehydrated into the booze storage. Good for him. We are digging out the rest of these tombs, which is good. We have spare burial receptacles, which is unusual. We don't actually have any coffins, though. I don't believe they're all full. No, there isn't. They're not all full. Okay, so let's go to N. The only person that requires something is the bookkeeper. So let's get the bookkeeper something that he could use to live in. And the bookkeeper will be lavishly provided for. And we are out of beds, pretty much. And the reason for that is that there is a uninvited guest who's hanging out over there. Which is unfortunate and annoying. But hey, oh well. Masterpiece door right door. They're all smoothing that out, and one thing we did solve is that happiness was a huge problem. We're only down to 4 miserable, 7 very unhappy, 8 unhappy, and 120 fine. So, we have to a very large degree fixed the misery problem. And we are currently working on training metals guys up. Engraver is fighting a hunter. Which is unfortunate. We've got animals penned down there. All the farms are done, so that doesn't murder our frame rate anymore. Ooh. Forgotten Beast is fighting an elk bird. Propelled away by the force of the blow. In the head. Head is exploded. What is this Forgotten Beast made out of? Poisonous vapors, clear glass. Hope is that the goblins would go down there and end up fighting it. We probably wouldn't be that lucky. Probably not by any means be that lucky. That area is being dug out very nicely. We can actually get people tombs. Who was buried in here? Mebzuth. A lot of these that need to be placed. Slab. Alt S. You get a slab. You get a slab. Make sure all the slabs that have names on them are placed in the memorial hall. Do we have any more slabs with names? Nope, doesn't look like it. Good. That hunter's throwing a tantrum. One of the few unhappy dwarves. Ooh. Ooh. Why's the poet out there? Run, poet! Where's the poet? Oh, in the same place. After they chat with a local. Yeah, he's not going to get that far. There's a troll. 2 human bards, another poet somewhere. These guys might actually be inside. No, they're not. Sucks to be them. Let's look at the stocks. Plants, 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 plants. There it is. 292 plum helmets, 41 cave wheat, 71 sweet pods, 110 quarry bushes, 211 dimple cups. Oh, we got some plaster. A good amount of dimple dye. Prepared meals. Thread. Cave spider silk thread, forgotten beast thread, pigtail thread, cloth. How much cloth do we have? Pigtail cloth. I think we're a bit low. You're assigned. You're assigned. You're not. We need more pigtails. How about seeds? Do we have pigtail seeds? Yes. We have 200. It's just not the season for them. No plants, no plants. Kitchen, brewing. And okay. Get some jobs down on the farmer's thing. People running off to place those memorial slabs. Which is good. What is the point of our metal crafters? The metal weaponsmiths. Where are we at? 6652. Very good. Let's melt. Mark everything for melting that can be. Bronze bow. Forbid that and forbid that. Oh no, don't forbid the crossbow. Weapons racks. Trap components. Melt, melt, melt. Do that now. Do that now. Do that now. Do that now. Do that, and someone can smelt that. And smelt that. Because we got some of the ore. Okay. Someone decided to beep the hell out at somebody outside. That's weird. Alrighty. My neighbor appreciated being beeped at by a car. Why did the game pause for that? Oh well. So yeah, what is this Forgotten Beast doing? Just kind of running around in the upper cave layers. Hunting down elk birds. And people keep coming to visit. It would be nice if this thing wandered off the map. Or went outside and wandered into the Goblin City. Yeah, you're just going to wander around. You're killing all the elk birds. Yep. Oh, well, whatever. Detailing floors, pen pasture stray animals. Sunk into a depression. Attend meeting. Let's see. Justice. "54 days in prison. 41 days in prison. No sentence pending. A beating. Another beating plus 26 days in prison. 44 days in prison. No sentence pending." Uh-oh. I'd like if you guys didn't just punch each other. But hey, what can I expect? Everything being said, everybody's pretty happy now. Still 4 and 7. Forgotten Beast is finding another elk bird. Yep, just murdering elk birds, left, right, and center. Which will give me lots of bones. Not that much else. And occasionally a Graver and a Glazer are fighting each other now. You're all just supposed to be engraving. You don't have to go kill each other in the process. Good lord. How are we doing with bars of metal anyway? 9 iron, 65 copper, 51 bronze, 8 steel. They're doing it. That's all marked properly. They're sleeping, so they haven't dug out the area for the, what's that guy's job? Bookkeeper? And it's probably more people fighting each other. Nope, it's the Forgotten Beast killing another elk bird. I really need a goblin army to show up. As everything seems to very much be having fun. In the head with the left hand. You might have to think about getting an army up. Even then, this is a thing that blows gas out, so I don't really want an army fighting it. Because that would not go over well. Good lord. So he's over there fighting these elk birds all over the place. It's just a one-shot kills them. He punches them in the head. Explodes into gore. He's found another elk bird. So he runs across the gap and goes to follow it. Is this copper? Do we actually have copper? We do. Not a lot. Yep, so he's spewing his gas already. Did you trip over yourself? He won't bleed to death. Yeah, so that thing's not going to bleed to death. It needs to be chipped to death. Ah, good. They're digging out the bookkeeper's room. Good, good, good. We have a lot of dogs. We have a lot of dogs. I don't know why we have so many dogs. How is everybody at engraving? Stone detailing. Why do some people not have those skills enabled? Let's see. Legendary status. There's 96 of you. You all should have all of that, because in this fortress, everybody's a doctor. There we go. Melt metal object. Oh, deal with it. Engrave that. Most people are happy compared to where they've been, so I don't know what everyone's complaining about. Most people are fine now. Kinda helps that they're not running around being attacked by forgotten beasts. The elk birds are. Somewhere around here. Giant cave spider. Oh, there's a dead Gorlak. Ah, there goes a human. We had a human farmer? Okay. Let's mark everything he had that was metal for melting. There we go. There we go. We can melt that down. Human's dead after all. He's not needing it. Okay, so the storeroom is almost fully engraved. Yeah, they're making the stuff as fast as it can be melted down. $76662. They're getting up there. Then we'll do armoring. Do armoring afterwards. That Gorlak. Called it. Is he already? No, he's not dead yet. And he is now. Did he get any hits in on this thing? unconscious, winded, nauseous, and he has a fever. Right and left lungs are basically gone. Did you manage to do anything? Retches, vomits. Nope. Interestingly, though, the Forgotten Beast isn't finishing him off like you'd normally finish off the rest of the creatures. He's actually healing. This gives me the opportunity to... Oh. Yeah, I finally finished him. Using a wool right glove. That's why. Because this guy's equipped with stuff now. Yep, large llama wool right glove in his left hand. And that is what he's using as a weapon. Because of course. What are you fighting now? More elk birds. And then you've given up. Okay, all the engraving is almost done. Alrighty, build a bed. Cabinet. Container. Table. Chair. Cabinet. Coffer. Masonry workshop. I need some chairs. Thrones. Thrones, there we go. Give me some thrones. Alrighty, people running around with bars of metal all over the place. Which is fine. Someone's become an engraver. We're going to have a lot of engravers because of having everybody do all the engraving. I just wanted to get their minds off of stuff so they'd be doing something productive and hopefully be a little bit happier in the process. Which has worked. We go over here and show happiness. Read. Only 7 are very unhappy. Most are fine now. Which is a big improvement from where we were. You'll probably die. Which sucks because you have 10 shearing, and I think... Oh, you're not the only one that does shearing. Back to legendary. Oh, Shearer's dehydrated. Yeah, he'll die. That one will die. Don't know if anybody made the bed, and I noticed that this workshop is out of position. No, it's not. It's actually in position. There's just so much clutter there. It didn't look like it was. Oh well. Woodworker has slipped into depression. Good, 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 good. The engraving is coming along nicely. That'll keep everybody happy. Not a hell of a lot for me to do. And I'm getting nice frame rates with everybody cooped up in the fortress. A giant cave spider, who's over there. You could fight the Forgotten Beast for me. But, oh well. Where is the... There we go, we got a couple of them. Let's start making rock mechanisms. Make a load of mechanisms. Because I'm going to start putting cages. We're going to start caging things. Because maybe I'll make a silk farm. We got enough forgotten giant cave spiders that wander in once in a while. And another elk bird's going to go down. Resume that. Action's right there. He's fighting with his sweater. What was the announcement? It's summer. Yes, a vile force of darkness has arrived. Perfect. You may come down into the caves. Did they come and just leave? They came and just left. The vile force of darkness has arrived, and it is immediately gone. You would have been great. You could have been helpful. But no. You had to arrive and then leave. Glazer's throwing another tantrum. Build table. No one's made a throne. You're gonna get a cabinet there, and another cabinet there. There we go. Literally, vile force of darkness. One frame, and they're like, yep, screw this, we're leaving. There's now 2 bodies down here. Haha. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm just listening to that Forgotten Beast murder everything. And fight him with a sock. Okay, so... we're starting to get legendary giant axe blades. 776. Tanning is your highest mutable skill for you. Well, we're going to try to change that. Highest mutable skill for you, which is good. My God, why do we have so many dogs? Do we even have any cats left? No. Loads of puppies. But we have no cats. None. Whatsoever. It is the season for pigtails. We have 200 pigtail seeds. Come on. Oh, they're socializing, socializing, socializing. Very good. We need a library. We've got temples for people. That'll make them happy. Has anyone made any of these chairs? Someone's supposedly working on it, so they must be getting a stone from the furthest reaches that they could get a stone from. Okay. Whoops. None of the dogs. You. What I should do is put some places for them to lay eggs in down there. Rooster, Drake. Okay. I think this is a craft. That's a clother shop. Craft dwarf shop. Rock. Not a hive. Nest box. Yeah, we'll make 10 of them. And then we'll just have loads of eggs. We have 800 drink for everybody. Miner is dehydrated. Why is a miner dehydrated? How? How did you get outside? Sarvesh. Are you a migrant? I'm going to leave you out there because I'm not opening to let you in, with you being the only one outside. Pray to the climactic sport. Meditate, pray, meditate, meditate, meditate. Socialize, meditate. Adding those temples in has made people much happier. We have loads of meals, don't we? Yeah. Alrighty. So we're running out of barrels. Sheep cheese, Cory bush leaves. Dwarf Fortress wiki. Cory bush. What do they do with this? Subterranean crop. Processed into bush leaves, which then must be cooked in a kitchen to be edible. Requires 1 bag and will produce 5 Cory bush leaves and 1 rock nut for every plant in a given stack of Cory bushes. Removed if they're still in the farmer's workshop. Very large stacks of prepared foods. Great filler. Rock nuts. So they can be eaten. Milled into a millstone rock nut paste. Paste is then used for cooking. Or pressed in a screw nut press to make that and that. Cookable, considered a food category as rock nut. Oil can be used in place in tallow to make soap. Soap making ingredient. Minimum value cooking ingredient of 1 dwarf buck each. Plant gathering can yield 6 leaves if placed in the gathering zone. Interesting. Press cake. Generally not human food. Low value food item. 1 cake per unit of oil. Solid from leftover solids. Press cakes will be used in the kitchen. Not any value, but it's from Cory bush, cotton, flax, hemp, knaf, and olive. Then the oil, the screw press, combined with lye to make soap, which is probably its most valuable thing. Okay. Oh, Creeping Eye is fighting a Hungry Head. Wait. Creeping Eye punched the Hungry Head. Now here's an epic fight. Are they done? Yeah, they're done already. Is one of them dead? There's the Hungry Head, there's the Creeping Eye. Well, they just kind of had a swing at each other and then stopped. And now they're not doing anything. Oh well. Construct rock mechanisms. Forging giant axe blades. As the training for these guys continues. Sounds like they're fighting again. Let's see. 776. Still 7. Oh, the Forgotten Beast is going on about stuff too. One chair has been made. No nest boxes have been made. Oh, I need to place the doors. Door, door, door. There we go. Experiencing an emotional shock. Why are you experiencing an emotional shock? Don't know what his problem is. Whatever. What are you fighting now? You're still fighting elk birds, and you're getting caught in your own gas. Many other freaking Forgotten Beasts would have probably killed themselves by now. Yeah, you're slowly getting beat up. So the gas must cause a fever. A human caravan has arrived. Well, you're going to be there without anyone to trade, so have fun. That's going to be mostly because no one can get upstairs safely. Bloody Forgotten Beasts. Hallowed, hallowed, harrowed. Well, once you're out, it'd be nice to know how long these guys are actually in jail for. 9 more days in prison. 11 more days in prison and 21 more days in prison. So not too much longer, guys. Then you'll be out. It is the season to plant pigtails. And they're not planting them. How many people have the farming labor enabled? Not a lot. Help with the farming here. And ignore the forgotten beast upstairs. There we go. Can you stop finding the fucking elk birds? I'm tempted just to do the kill command. Which wouldn't be very good, but would solve the problem. They are still fighting. Still fighting. What is going on? Because it's just striking the elk bird. Fever. Because it's picked up a sock. All it's doing is striking things with the sock. Okay, so the elk bird finally died. Finally punched him as opposed to using the llama wool glove. Hungry heads are still fighting creeping eyes. The hungry heads are ganging up on the creeping eye down here. Which is very unfortunate for that. Or the creeping eyes are ganging up on the hungry heads. Who's ganging up on who? Another visiting bard. You guys planting sweet pods. That doesn't really help. Ooh. What is your skill? You're a gelder. Ah, brilliant. English has a mood, and he's a gelder. So is he gonna... Yep. Thankfully for you, and thankfully for all the other dwarves in the city, gelding is not a mood. Because that'd be funny if he just ran up to someone and was like, I must geld somebody, and just gelded them. So, stone detailing, adequate engraver, what are you going to do? As you run through the dining hall. You're now out in the hallway, running south, towards the workshops. We can still hear the other stuff fighting. The hungry eyes versus the hungry heads. You're going to grab a workstation, which is, let me guess, it's going to be this one, making the nest boxes. Yes, he zeroes in on, well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different craft dwarf benches. Which one does he go for immediately? The one where someone's working. There's 5 open that no one's working at, so he goes for the one that someone's using. Because dwarves, as we all know, are fucking assholes. Okay, so skeletons, we got bones. Cut gems, I believe we've got those. Stacked cloth, we got that. Stacked leather, we should. Cut gems, yep. Wood, we've got a little bit of wood left. Quarry, so that's stone, we got plenty of that. Rough gems, we should have everything that you need. And there's loads of crap there, so we won't be able to figure out what is it that he is using. Build nest boxes. And there we go. We'll have some eggs. Because that is, of course, a necessity. Creeping eyes are still fighting the hungry heads. Good to see that that's still going on. We now have a full-grown stray horse. For whatever reason. Giving water. You guys must almost be done. 16 days, 4 days, 6 days. Boy, it takes some time to do their prison sentences. And the Forgotten Beast has found more freaking elk birds. Mayor has been re-elected. Assign to the bookkeeper. Assign to the bookkeeper. Assign to the bookkeeper. The broker doesn't get anything. Sucks to be you, broker. Ma's quarters, dining room. Okay, what's in here? Do you have something that is worth too much? Oh wow, we've got a lot of codexes apparently. Weapon rack, coffin, chain, greaves. No. This guy's dining room is just worth a lot of money, apparently. I don't know. Could y'all plant the pigtails? What happens if I just made everybody a farmer? Is farming a mutable skill? No. No, it is not. No, give everybody something to do. Shear has been found dead, dehydrated. And that's why we got spare coffins. Who's fighting what now? Why? Creeping Eye and Hungry Heads are still fighting. How is everybody's mood? Happiness. Read. 4 and 4. Everybody's pretty much fine. This is a very good improvement over where we were. Oh, back to that. Is everybody smoothing stuff? You haven't gone to grab anything, have you? So what's your problem? Show mood. Okay, so he stopped at cut gems. So he wants some cut gems. Do it now. We do have a gem cutter, right? Gem cutting. We have a few. So he should get on that. We'll give him 2 different gems to use, because he wants 2 cut gems. Good. Those forgotten beasts. It's one forgotten beast. Is he still trying to beat things down with a sock? Yep, oh, it's a glove. Large llama wool right glove. He's trying to beat things down with it, which is taking forever. So what is happening is everybody is basically, they get a fever and die from his gases, because he's basically a politician. Okay. Cancels cut that, so you're cutting the lapis, because I'm guessing we have some lapis available. Who's the one doing that? Cutting gem. You. So where is that gem hiding out at? Migrants have arrived. Military alert. Oh, they've already got that thing set. Okay. Oh, what are you planting now? Pigtails. Thank you. That's what I wanted. Oh, someone pull the lever. Do it now. And hopefully everybody can get inside. How many new people do we have? Not a lot. Okay, so that's open. That guy is not running immediately for all the gems we've got upstairs. Show mood. Yeah, he's stuck on getting gems. Although, to be honest, I'm not convinced that guy finished cutting the gems. So where are the new arrivals? 1. Really? It's just an animal dissector. I believe you're dead. Hungry, dehydrated, drowsy, stressed. I think that guy's dead. And the uninvited guest poses a problem that we have to keep an eye on so he doesn't run into the mountain home now that the door is open. Although he's finding all the elk birds he could probably ever want to kill. Creeping Eye is still fighting a hungry head. Let's see, so you're running off and doing your thing. Gotta keep an eye on you in case you decide to go into the stairway. Miner has been found dehydrated. I saw that coming. That is unfortunate. So you're running that way. There's more elk birds over there. I don't know where the stairs are, but I'm concerned you're running for the stairs.
I can't do it.
And you're now chasing an elk bird. This guy's been murdering elk birds. He is close to the stairs. So the new arrival, they're not moving. They're genuinely not moving. The creepy hungry heads are fighting. Yes, I don't know what those guys are doing. How are the weaponsmithing guys come along? 777, 2 8s and a 7. Stocks, trap components. Wow. I think you finished cutting the gems. And let's get all these things going so you can pick your thing and cut it. How's that guy? Yeah, he's not there. He is over there, and he's grabbed a gem. There we go. There we go. Okay, so he's got his cloth, he's got his second gem, I'm assuming. We're having lots of canceled jobs because the door is open as I'm trying to get the new arrivals inside, but they're refusing to come inside. Which is like, yeah, I can understand that, but... oh well. And we're planting loads of stuff. Melting down these giant axe head trap components. And dealing with the uninvited guest. Fever. I think the bird's fighting back. Well, it died. Yeah, elk bird attacked the Forgotten Beast, bites the Forgotten Beast, denting it. So some of them fight. And eventually, that thing will have to die. Or it'll just get slower and slower and slower to the point where it can barely move. That could also be a thing. No, he's still moving full speed. Or seemingly full speed. At least he's there killing all that. So, those guys that are in jail. 3 days left. Only Volcar. Only Volcar. So that's good. And we're getting everything planted, which is also good. We're going to have so much pigtail. Let's look at it. Pigtail. Underground crops, only grown in the summer and autumn, processed at a farmer's workshop. Doesn't say how big they go. Or a slurry. Because I'll need it for paper. Look at all the job cancellations. Yes. Everybody wants to do stuff outside the fortress, but they're stuck inside. Oh, how dreadful. How very dreadful. That is a lot of farms, Ulf. This fortress will never starve. Never starve. Currently we've got... we're actually low on plant food. Plant matter. Plenty of drink. Kind of low on plants. Almost out of meat. We've got so many dogs that once they grow up I'm going to butcher most of them. And then they'll have meat again. Did I say now? I did say now. I have no clue if people outside came in. The job cancellation spam is filling up my stuff and slowing the frame rate down. My screen, there we go. So, migration wave. 257. Oh! That is actually a good number of people right here. I don't know where they all are. How many people are we up to then? 127? Where are these people? Let's just pick MoMAs. MoMAs. You're already inside. Okay, that's good to know. Next one will be almost. Almost. Are you inside? That's not you. Degal? Okay, so it's glitched. Where did all my new arrivals go? Okay, so they're unchaining the woodworker. So here are they under others? No. Pets, no. Citizens. 127 there. And how many do we have here? 140. So something is glitched. Because these numbers are no longer, like, meshing. Yeah, because they're still standing out here. There's a guy there. You know what? You've been beating up enough things. Show mood. You need another cut gem. And we can take that off now. Wait a minute. There's a giant cave spider somewhere, isn't there? No? Giant cave toad, but there's no giant cave spider. The toad probably ate it. You guys can assemble and kill the giant cave. Is the giant cave toad stuck in a tree? Yeah, ignore the giant cave toad. He's stuck in a tree. He doesn't matter. Basically, are you moving now? No, the new arrivals are not moving. So Bard is visiting. Are you going to move from the edge of the map? No. Military alerts are all off. Where's the merchant? The merchant is also only on the edge of the map. Oh, I see why. Why is this active? Who's fighting what? Fighting a harpy. Well, you're fighting a harpy outside, so that sucks for you, because you're gonna die. Yeah, so the discovery that the gates, for some reason, to the outside world are closed is the problem. So we've got to go up there and open the gates up. As I thought there was a glitch in the game, but no, it's just that's closed and the other thing is blocked. If you don't mind, make that collapse so I can rebuild the good trade depot. What are y'all planting? Pigtails. Harpy's fighting a bard. Wrestler has been found dead. Yeah, some of these people we're going to be finding in the cave, and they're going to have to be picked up and buried. But oh well. There'll be lots of hauling that needs to be done. So back to nothing. Back to legendary status. Farming. Shut those off. There we go. We got the pigtails planted, which is what I wanted done. Now it's time to haul stuff. So who's got the pull the lever? Or has someone done it? Does not appear to be done yet. Is it you? You are. Oh, okay. And that should come down. And now those people should start moving in. Yep, everybody's moving in now. Now the new arrivals should start popping in my list, which they are. Good. Move goods to and from X. All the worn out clothing, of which we have lots. Oh, not that codex. The humans get all the crappy clothing that is worn out. Because I don't want it anymore. Granted, I'm not going to be surprised if once they get there they're like, oh, we've been waiting forever, so we're going to leave now. At least I can do this and get it basically up here. Look at all this. Oh my god. More. Yep, that's got an X on it too. There we go. And now that should become a huge frame-stopping job. As we went from 60 frames a second to 19. And it's picking back up. Yes, everyone's going to be bringing stuff to the depot. Yeah. Like, finally, the door's open. Oh, we're going to be leaving. At least we can get all the stuff up there. And he's begun his mysterious construction, which is good. Where are some trees? We can cut these trees down safely, I believe. Designate some of these trees for the chopping block. Because we need some trees. There we go. I really kind of do like that. I've been streaming Phoenix Point, the XCOM-like game from the guy that originally developed XCOM. No one's interested, and I play this, and I get more followers with Dwarf Fortress. But oh well. Yeah, bringing items to depot. New arrivals. Very good, very good, very good. The place is a lot emptier now. And my frame rate's nowhere. I'm out of water. Yes, I am out of water. Hey, Joseph. Playing Dwarf Fortress while watching Dwarf Fortress. What better way can it be? Merchants have finally arrived, and then they're just going to pack up and leave again. I'm going to get some water. I'll be right back. Alrighty. And I've got my water. Waiting for Santa. We've already had our Christmas. Oh, someone's still making... Oh. Steel. Make that. What are you making it out of? Bronze. This one makes it out of iron. There we go. I wonder what useful artifact we'll probably not get. People are throwing tantrums. Really? Yep, they've left immediately. They have left immediately. New arrivals are still coming in. Did everybody already move this stuff? Well, it's probably like the guys have left, so they're probably like, we don't need to move anything anymore. Population for this fortress is 149. Alive. Steady 35 frames a second. I need to make everybody bedrooms. A Gabbro crown. Okay. A traditional reading of what this... Here we have these wonderful names like the identical wires, the ivory lines, strapping split. Sure. Rigoth pelt lanterns. A famine unite. Name hails the mist of raptors. Spitmint. Pain mind sorrow of cults. The amethyst stasis. Amber Baldness, the most responsibility. It's an earring. Then there's Breachars, a Gabriel ring. And then we have Ragion. Begular find. My dwarves are not known for naming shit. Let's see. Gabriel crown, all craft worship is of the highest quality, decorated with crundle bone, encircled with bands of oval Gabriel kashabans, trillium cut lapis lazulis, common skate leather. This object is adorned with hanging rings of cave spider silk. On the item is an image of Ast Striflefulness, the dwarf in Dwarves and Lapis. Ast Striflefulness is surrounded by dwarves. The artwork relates to the ascension of Ast to the position of Baroness of the Twinkling Syrups in 29. On the item is an image of a Kendril man, an Adverentine, Turine, or whatever, and then an image of Fatharians, the dwarf and dwarves in Tunnel Tube. Served by dwarves, relates to the ascension of Dwarf Fath to the position of Queen of Twinkling Syrups in 61. Wait a minute, who did that one? English. Since I haven't refreshed this yet, that should be you with the exclamation mark. What did you end up having? It was a crafter mood. So let's see. English, read. And you've got your stone detailing to 16, thanks to the mood. And you crafting Ragion. It's kind of weird because he was a Gelder. The Gelder gets a freaking mood. And he does a wonderful job gelding someone. Doesn't have to be an animal. It's like, I'm gonna geld someone. Boom, gelded. And the guy's like, I didn't want that. And he's like, too bad. You're up there cleaning. The downside is all the hauling that needs to be done. So there's going to be a lot of hauling. And because everybody moving long distances with the map all open to them now, the frame rate drops. My god, if I was still trying to play this on my home PC, with basically 150 dwarves, I actually have no clue what size world this is. It's a big map. The only thing that makes this seem small is the fact I'm running this in 4K. So I've got 4K resolution here. A section of the cavern has collapsed. Oh, good. We're going to step this and see what happens to this wounded miner. Why did my keyboard stop working? Oh, caps lock. Caps lock is on. Yep, Olin is now unconscious. Which means he's probably fallen down here. Oh, Olin's probably dead. Nope, there he is. He's just knocked himself out. Good job, Olin. Where are the blocks? I don't really have a lot of blocks. Obsidian should do, though. Let's see. So make me a bunch of blocks. The world the fort is in, probably really, really big. No, not really, really big. That's as big as it is. So it's not the biggest ones. Where are we, anyway? Okay, so this is where we are. We're right here. Goblin pit's right there. Goblin pit's right there. Goblin pit's right there. Goblin pits. Goblin pits. The population has dropped. Oh, Goblin Fortress, a 10,000 plus population. A half day's travel away. 10,000 goblins. A half day's travel. And they have an artifact known as the True Defects. Half day's travel away. Goblin's Hill, Goblin Hill locks over there. So yeah, 10,000 goblins, half a day away. I do plan on invading. We'll have to steal their artifact. Oh well. There's a lot of wood down here too. There we go. Garbage heap. What stuff do we have on the map? Crundles, poets. The eyes have all been fighting stuff. No recent announcements. So let's see. Our final population, 149. We fixed the door problem. Look at all the freaking bards we have. And one elf poet. We have an elf poet. Have I been attacked yet? Yes. They've attempted to attack us a couple of times. They haven't exactly had a huge amount of luck. How far up do I want to go with what I'm doing? To about here. This will keep the diggers busy. I'm just looking at that going, they're going to kill themselves if they do this wrong. Well, the top one, they could do it. Trying to make it so they don't kill themselves here. Because I'm working on the defenses I want. Because I've been avoiding using traps like everyone else seems to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a fortification-lined stairway. So when things come in to attack through the stairs, Forgotten Beasts or whatever, they get stuck with a bunch of crossbow dwarfs shooting at them as they go down the stairs, and if they dodge wrong, they fall and go splat. Or at least pretty seriously hurt themselves. But the miners are currently digging equipment, so... Well, they're digging equipment. They're melting stuff. How long have we been going? Hour and 38 minutes. I think I'll go for a little bit longer. Another 20 minutes or so. There's only 235 dead and missing. And apparently it's mostly less... Oh no, I know what it is. This dwarf hack removing most of the entries. To try and keep the frame rate up. Horrified, horrified, horrified. Can't place stuff in the tombs. Oh no. The dwarves are horrified. Oh my god, seeing all the dead things as the new guys come in, that's gonna drive them mad. But hey, oh well. How's the farming going? Good, I hope. What's most everybody doing? Sleeping, storing items in stockpiles. Mostly the dead bodies. Yeah, they're just storing the dead bodies right now. I like how YouTube is giving me a different time than Twitch is giving me for the broadcast. And oh well. I see the list of jobs. Let's see. Drink. That's what those guys are doing. Collecting webs is suspended. Placing item in tombs is inactive. These are all the stockpile jobs. Storing items in hospital. Constructing buildings. All the farming jobs that need to be done. So there's not really that many hauling jobs. Oh, storing items in bins. Can I hit tab and see and get more information? No. Refuse stockpile, wood stockpile, refuse stockpile, stockpile number 50, 41. Refuse scabbro coffins. Oh well, they should be done fairly quickly. Because there's a list, but it's not that long. It'll be good once it is done. I think I'll unsuspend collecting webs. So 3 people can do that. And we're trying to get a few weaponsmiths trained up. 987. 988. They're getting up there. Harvesting plants, smelting objects. How are we doing on plants? Stocks. $154 pigtails. Good to see. Good to see. Because we need a lot of cloth. No one's digging, though. Which is one of the jobs I should be doing right now. What are you carrying? You're butchering whatever it is that you're carrying. It seems to be a fairly big creature. And you're not carrying it very fast. Blazer cancels hunt, no ammunition. Stocks. How many weapons are there still to melt? There's a good number of weapons to melt. Most of that all needs to be melted. How many bars? Bars, blocks. 22 iron, 99 copper, 70 at bronze, 49 steel. Make sure all that gets melted. They're not melting stuff fast enough. And there are all those bards just standing there doing nothing useful in the dining room. Cancels drink, job item lost or destroyed. Let's see. Pigtails. Pigtail. Pigtail thread. Process plants. Animal hair that's been butchered can be spun into hair thread using spin thread, but cannot be used in the production of cloth or cloth-related items. That was added because they kept using all the dwarves kept using all the cloth for stitches. Cannot be spun into yarn. Can be dyed, used to suture wounds. Frivolous, yeah. I think it's plant fiber, which is that. All plant fibers of a material value of 12 dwarf bucks, as much as wool and low-value silk, but half as giant cave spider silk. What are you fighting? Is there a giant cave spider on the map? No. Which is good. Justice. Oh, everybody's been convicted. There's nothing... Oh, don't tell me. Can I convict anyone on these? No witnesses. Really? Nobody witnessed this? Oh, well. Okay. Justice. So if I scroll down, anything red doesn't actually have witnesses for anything. If I just slap a conviction on them, it pisses people off. Okay, here we go. We got crimes with witnesses. Injured party, a boar. Oh, he's dead, so he'll be convicted. He's deceased as well. 2 witnesses deceased. 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 Not deceased. One witness. Injured party, the animal dissector. Oh, he's dead. Most of the perpetrators are all deceased. At least we have a jail. So many storing items and stockpile jobs. 2 placing items in tomb jobs. 2 people are collecting webs. Still a lot of these to be done. But the number of those hauling jobs is lower. You're doing that. You're melting objects, and these are the number of plant jobs. Which aren't that many either. They're prioritizing harvesting. Oh, we got people brewing drinks. Do we really need you to be brewing? No. You can now be put to better use doing something other than brewing drinks. Nope. Make me some barrels. Because we need some barrels for the food storage. Because as you can tell, it's all just kind of out in the open. Turkey hen eggs, curry bush leaves, cave wheat, pigtail shoe, cave wheat. No food, just rain mass clothing. Bag of probably seeds, llama cheese. Oh yeah, this is the dyeing stuff. Do we have anyone that does dyeing? Dyeing. We have one person who does dyeing, and that is it. This also happens to be a non-mutable skill. The miners are not doing the digging. They'd like them to be doing. Who's fishing and why? There's like nothing for you to catch. Which sucks, because you're actually really good at fishing. Hi, Master Fisher Dwarf. You have come to the wrong fort. If we had an ocean, that'd work. But we don't. Sucks to be you. So stop fishing and haul stuff. No cave spiders? Nope. No giant cave spiders, just a bunch of grundles. Which is A-okay with me. I was just waiting for everybody to finish the hauling jobs. How are the furnace operators doing? We've got enough. I'm going to take the miners off of furnace operator. I'm surprised they haven't skilled up more. Because they genuinely have not. 9882. Perhaps the fastest thing to level those guys up would be making arrows. But oh well. Weaver cancels drink, frightened. They're just doing their thing. Mostly hauling. The miners digging? Nope, they're harvesting plants now. And storing stuff in stockpiles, when stockpiling and hauling is not their labor. Sucks to be them.
Holy crap! There is a tantrum happening.
Random tantrum. That'll just be more people for the Justice Squad. Or 3 jail ropes. Is there much of a fight going on? Nope. Gem Cutter is hunting. Crundle is fighting. Probably getting shot by the gem cutter. Do we have a load of useless metal? Not really. I could make a bunch of copper arrows at some point. Mace Dwarf has slipped into a depression again. Let's look at happiness right now. 5 miserable, 4 very unhappy. Everybody else is fine. Some are always just going to be miserable, and there's not much you can do about it. Including this guy, who's a level frickin' +5 carpenter, but I don't think he can die from having a bad mood. Which is good. It's like having done a mood and created an artifact as a get-out-of-jail-free card when it comes to depression. Which is a good thing. Oh, good, we are melting the weapons down. We know why to fear the night, eh? He's already inside this place. Everybody get home. Oh boy. Have you been bit? You've been bit. Sacrifice yourself so others may live. Who is this one? Fish cleaner. Iteb. Iteb, are you important? Iteb the fish cleaner. No, you are not important. Okay, we'll keep watching. Because you've been bit several times now. And which means I'm going to have to put him somewhere and lock him. He's been bit several times. So if Iteb survives before this guy attacking him, I'm going to have to put him into a room by himself, lock him in there, and see if he turns. I don't think he's going to live, though. Torn open, teeth are gone. What? They're wearing old clothing. Dreams of creating a masterwork. Yeah, I don't think that you're going to actually survive this. To be honest, I hope you don't. Iteb. There's the were creature. Yeah, you're not going to live. Unconscious and exhausted, winded. You're giving other people time to escape, Iteb. Remember that. So Iteb is now dead. Where is this werebeast now? Fine, if it's not going to be that easy for me, find you. You're fast. You are a fast bugger. Oof. Who's fighting who? Engraver and Hunter are fighting each other. Oh, the bookbinder's dead. That could have been better. Urban, or Urdin. So how important were you? Bookbinder. You were actually good at bookbinding. Damn. I'm just waiting for the moon to turn. You foolish, foolish engraver. Lore, who's hollowed. Cat. You're just a 2. You're nothing special. And you're miserable. You can continue to be miserable. It's rare that a war creature comes on the map and it actually does something. Usually a war creature comes on the map and immediately just turns back into whatever they were before. And that is it. But this one's killed 3 guys. Yep, there we go. It's a random human. Just a random human. He's friendly. Yeah, well, you won't be. We're not friendly to you. He's running into the fort. Oh, nope, he's realized, wait a minute, something's wrong. Why were there 3 dead bodies? Nope, he's going to run back towards the stairs again. Okay. He gets to the stairs and runs away from the stairs again. A dog's been found dead. Fish cleaner's been found dead. Yeah, run from the soldier. We're going to catch up to you eventually. So he's running downstairs. The kid's running away from him. The troops are coming after him. What passes for a measly army. It's like, come back here. There we go. We've caught him. No, we didn't. Come on. Stop dodging. Jumps away. Tearing the muscle. Tearing the fat. He's just barely avoiding the army. I think it's just because I got tired. Nope, that guy's found him. There we go, we got some hits in. There we go. upper leg with the short sword. Got the leg so he falls over. There we go. Spirit Dwarf slashed the human with an obsidian short sword in the lower body. Severed part sails off in an arc. Your job is done, little army. Good job. You've put down the werebeast. But, in the meantime, I have been streaming this for about 2 hours now. And I'm going to end the stream. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be doing this again soon. Probably this week, actually. See y'all. Thank y'all for joining. Like, share, subscribe, follow, whatever it is. And we'll see you later.